Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Good evening, Kevin. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander loves getting to the rim. Last season, he led the league in drives per game by a wide margin. Matter of fact, he drove the most that we've ever seen since they started tracking the stat back in 2013. His blend of length, strength, and craftiness has been remarkable to watch. Guys?
Like you, David, on the sideline. Boy, I love Gilgeous-Alexander in his game. DA, thank you. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. We've got Lou Dort. Favors is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Pokusevski in at the 4. And for the Nuggets, the forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. When you know you're on a championship contender, how... hard is it to maintain focus this time of year?
Some of that depends on the leadership you have in the locker room. Certain guys have an ability to keep everyone engaged and motivated and also loose and light in that locker room. So it does matter.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Pokusevski, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Giddey. Favors with a screen on Gordon. There's the dish to Favors. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Pokusevski. Bucket is good.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now here's Barton. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
It's so hard and difficult to handle Jokic. I mean, he can burn you with his inside play, his passing, and his three-point shooting. He's just an all-around threat.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Favors, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now, here's Jokic, and the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game.
Another high IQ pass by Jokic. I mean, he knows all eyes are on him, so he gives it up to a ready shooter. That's just good basketball.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander after Jamal Murray was able to get that triple.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
He was all alone on that one.
Porter Jr. has a unique combination of size and skill, and as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
Jokic passes to Porter. Back to Jokic. Count that one. And the team has talked, Greg, about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the miss by Michael Porter from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Nope, not that time. Nothing for two from the field. To the wing right side. Here's Jokic. Three-pointer. Martin. Krzyzewski grabs the miss. Gilgeous-Alexander against Gordon. Door to screen on Gordon. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the 13-footer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Now, here's Jokic. Over Favors. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 5 points so far. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Favors sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving in. Murray with the defensive effort. Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Porter kicks to Jokic. Murray looking around. Back to Jokic. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. 7 points for Jokic.
Wheeling and dealing in the pick and roll. Murray, an encouraging sign of him improving as a passer.
Here's Giddey. Martin defending. Giddey no good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
And a wide open look for Porter. That three off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Favors finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Giddey. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Outside, Porter launches it. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets.
They're trailing by 6.
Give them a hand, fans. Your Denver Nuggets.
And here is Maladon. Robinson Earl sinks the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
For Denver, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Now the pass to Jokic. In the corner, Murray with it. Out left to the wing. Here's Jerome. Really had troubles in that loss to Sacramento. Here's Maladon. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now here's Gordon. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Porter outside. And again, Denver with the triple.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Maladon passes to Pokusevski. To the wing on the left. Fires the 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Okay, who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise!
Nuggets have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Here's Murray. To Najee. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now, here's Maladon. Just 5 on the clock. There's the 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Outside for Murray. Another 3 for Denver.
Immensely confident in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
Jerome passes to Williams. Passes it to Pokusevski. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. It's deflected. 1:46 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Williams. And there's the pass to Pokusevski. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jokic, and Morris subbed in for Murray. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Thunder trailing by 5. 1:16 left in the first quarter. To the paint. It's hauled in by Claxton. And Morris has got the ball here for Denver. To the inside. And down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Now here's Melodon. T right on him. It's tipped. There's 42 seconds left in the first. Here he goes. The shot's good from Claxton. And now it's a 9-point Denver lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
There's a good screen. Here's Jerome. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Thunder have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Morris outside. Astonagi. Here's Dozier. Beyond the arc. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Denver Nuggets. Heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
Some historic numbers put up by Nikola Jokic, but he made it clear it is a team effort.
It's easy for me, actually. I mean, I have such a great teammates.
And it's certainly true, Greg. There's a depth of talent on this team.
With complementary skill sets, too. But let's not kid ourselves. It all revolves around the Joker and his unique skill set. They'll go as far as he takes them.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from the Nuggets in this one?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case? No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Thunder. We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Lou Dort out there with Favors. And it's Giddey in at the two-guard spot. Pass to Jokic.
And that combination of size, mobility, and effort with Favors is what makes him special as a defender.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. When you've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David thanks. They are for real. Outside Gordon. That one, no good. And the Thunder going the other way now. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Barton. From past the arc. Robinson Earl. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Back to Jokic. The jump hook, count it. Jokic has got the lead up to 9 now for Denver.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Porter's checked in for Denver. Murray comes in for Morris. You know, Greg, it is amazing the total effect Jokic has on the game.
And he's usually top 5 in triple-doubles now. He's really worked on his defense. And the scary part is he's still only in his mid-20s. I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
This is it to Jokic. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
The Nuggets moving the ball around. Jokic passes to Murray. Back to Jokic. Gordon for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game. Robinson Earl, defended by Gordon. The pass to Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, the Nuggets score.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Dort a screen on Murray. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Dishes it to Favors. 6 to shoot. Favors with a screen on Barton. Giddey, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
Okashevsky's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Nuggets making a change here. Najee's checked in. And the Thunder with the possession here. Down by 12. Picked off in midair. Murray for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 points in the game so far. For Murray. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points for the quarter.
And it's not the highlight reel plays that make Gilgeous-Alexander effective. It's the little things, like his lethal mid-range jumper.
Jokic inside. He's covered by Favors. And the rejection by Favors. Here's Jokic.
Oh, great defense from Favors. Has that sense for when to go for the block.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Jerome, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Maledon comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Jerome passes to Favors. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And the Thunder making a change here. Williams is checked in. Pokusevski can't hit. Denver leading by 13. As to Najee. Murray outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Pokusevski. The Thunder with another miss.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Pass to Murray. Back to Porter from deep three-point range. Another 3 for Denver.
So they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
He takes it in. Good. That one on target for Maledon. Maledon's got 5. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Swiped away. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Williams for 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Under trailing by 18. And they go to the intentional foul. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The pass to Claxton. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first half. 5 on the clock. A 3 ball. Dozier can't get it to go. The Thunder shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Here's Pokusevski. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Morris outside. Launches a three. Trains the three-pointer.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
The Nuggets leading by 21. Pass to Claxton. Here's Dozier. Jacks up a three. Claxton no good. The Thunder shooting a meager 37% for the game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Maledon. Passes to Pokusevski. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Nuggets ball. Now into the lineup for the Thunder, Jeremiah Robinson Earl.
16 seconds left here in the second. Driving inside.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Nuggets have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Maledon. 1 second left. No good there. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The Nuggets on top, running away with it. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Aaron Gordon. Aaron, you guys came out and played extremely well. What was the mindset in the first half?
We just tried to come out here, really stick to our principles, pick up the pace, and really be aggressive, and it turned out in a high-scoring half.
Just the way you want to play. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
I like Evan Mobley's style. He puts his height to work down in the paint, but then he's also got that stretch 5 ability. If he could add more lower body strength, he'd be a pretty good player.
All right, fellas, let's check in on our first half of action and the dominating performance for the Denver Nuggets.
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, Ernie, I mean, this is the kind of scoring line you expect. The guys are in total sync, and the difference is...
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Michael Porter.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Jokic finds Murray. Back to Jokic. Outside for Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Jokic with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And they recover it. Fades. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 15.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Out guarded by Murray. Here's Giddey. The three-pointer no good.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
There's the pass to Gordon. There's Porter with the three. Pokusevski grabs the miss. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Hits it from three-point range.
3 points.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. From the top of the key. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. Arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about in their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Here's Dort. That one falls. Dort's got 5 points now in the quarter. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Outside, Porter. Jokic with his screen on Dort. Favors against Jokic. Shot clock at 2. Pokusevski grabs the miss. Pokusevski's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. There's the pick. Throws it up high. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Porter outside. That's in. Coming off the assist from Jokic. Porter's got 17 now.
Boy, what a big night for Porter Jr. Coaching staff believes he has the potential to play like this all the time.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Denver on D. Here's Dort. Can't connect from short range.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And even if Gilgeous-Alexander isn't the fastest guy out there, he stays in balance. It helps him to be effective on his drive.
Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Yes, sir. Jokic fired up, and so is his team. They love to see the big guy scoring like this.
Here's Giddey. Martin defending. They set the pick. Robinson Earl. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
You've got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
Martin dishes to Gordon. On the wing, Porter. Another three for Denver.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Basket counts. Giddey's got 8. Denver calls timeout.
And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics. But at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets
Denver leading by 22. Pass to Dozier. Back to Morris. There's a screen with the shot. He can't get it to go. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team.
5 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Fires from the wing. Nice spin off the left rim and in. He has 7. Oklahoma City's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Now here's Melodon, covered by Morris. Nuggets have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Latrey on the rebound goes to the Thunder. Akusevsky's got 5 rebounds tonight. Jerome passes to Melodon. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Denver's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Passes it to Claxton. Clock at 4. Here's Dozier. Those three-pointers off the mark. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Williams lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
I love that dish down low.
The Nuggets leading by 22. Going inside, and the shot is good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
The shot by Melodon, no good. Denver shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting at all cylinders. And the pass to Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Hey, listen, Gordon once jumped over a mascot while putting the ball under his legs in a dunk contest. I mean, he's one of the most ridiculous athletes and dunkers we have in the game.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Jerome. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. From outside the arc, Robinson Earl. No good on the triple. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Here's the screen to the left side wing. Here's Claxton. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Williams with a clean look. Drills it from outside. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Melodon. Defense is right there. There's the pick. The shot, no good.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
And so it's Denver holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got Favors, and it's Bazley in at the power forward. And the shot is long. Now the Thunder with it. Down low. To the right side. Favors with the screen. Here's Jerome. It's deflected. Here's Dozier. He's guarded by Williams. Dozier passes to Naji. Uses both hands to slap it down.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
The Thunder shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Here's Mann. And again, Oklahoma City. No good.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? You better make some noise if you want one. Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
Jordan, he's checked in for Ty Jerome. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Over to the left wing. Here's Mann. The good-looking shot from the wing. Mann's got his first 2 points of the night.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Porter kicks to Murray. Jokic with his screen on Williams. There's Porter with the three. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 7th assist in the game. To the left wing. Here's Mann. He's covered by Murray. Favors sets the pick for Dort. Into the lane.
And Lou Dort has made a name for himself on defense. He is a superstar stopper. Well, he's earned it with his play.
Shooting for Oklahoma
And a
City.
chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Denver.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Williams. Pass to Murray. There's the triple. Dort grabs the miss. Greg, the way Dort has handled guys like LeBron and Harden, he does as well as anyone when it comes to defending them.
Yeah, I mean, he's small but strong and really hard to bump off his spot. Quick enough to stay with anyone on their drives and just turning into a great shutdown defender.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Lays it up off the glass.
Murray doing whatever it takes to find the shot. Dynamic play from Jamal.
Pass to Dort. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here to the middle. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Right side, Porter. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Outside for Murray. Back to Jokic. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot off the mark. So the Thunder will take it the other way. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Bazley. The pass to Mann. Three-pointer. And he's good on the three ball. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Great player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
Denver making a switch here. Gordon's checked in.
An elite score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Outside Favors. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Murray. Outside, Dort. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Dort's got 5 points now in the quarter. Now here's Barton. He's tightly guarded. Now Jokic. In the corner, Murray with it. Cranes the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's his second personal foul.
And guys, if the defense pays too much attention to Murray as a scorer, he can find his teammates with the pass.
And you know what, Greg? That surprised me, watching him just the 1 year in Kentucky. I didn't know he had that in his package, but he's a terrific passer. And you're right, his feel for the game is outstanding. And, you know, you look at the evolution of Murray, and it's exciting to watch, quite honestly. He's a combo guard. He's got great range and scoring ability, but I like the way he's developing as a playmaker, too.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Inside, here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Sweet move by Porter Jr., getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled, but what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow.
Jokic inside, working on Favors.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Great frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Okashevsky's checked in for Oklahoma City, and they double up Murray. Gordon, and it's Gordon with the finish.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops it in from the low post. 21 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Denver leading by 22. Barton kicks to Gordon. Murray right side. And they double up Murray. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. They swipe it. Outside, Dort. And the Thunder, another three.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Outside, Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And, you know, over time, Gordon's offensive game has evolved. I mean, he's capable of getting it going from anywhere now.
It's to Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to the right wing. Here's Pokusevski. Jokic defending. It's tipped. Porter with the steal. And finished off by Porter.
Well, when you got Porter's length, this is what you can do. It makes it easy to get to the rim for the throwdown.
The Thunder have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. There's the screen. Dort with the ball, and it's Gordon picking him up, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Here's Williams. Got it. Good job in the low post. 1:33 left in the fourth. Morris looking over the floor. Here's Dozier for the three. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Denver.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And in what's been a solid season, to say the least, tonight's game will push their win total now up to 53.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And this isn't one of those mini-series either. I mean, this is a four-gamer. As hard as it is to beat a team 3 times in a row, it's even harder to do it 4 straight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was from Michael Porter.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Goes up again. And it's Favors laying it in.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Pass to Dozier. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. The three. Derek Favors with the rebound. Jerome passes to Maledon. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Nicola, another great passing game for you. What was the key?
I think the guys were making shots. That's the main thing. We moved without the ball. It was a good energy on the floor, and I mean, that's why we won the game.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
From the line, trying to get saved. Cuban link tails, we just modern day slaves. I can be there, broke and tell you everything okay. Feeling like whoop, make all the haters go away. Doodoo got L, so we don't ride with throwaways. And since they on the pain won't go away, that's why I've been before a day. Play the streets like my enemies, I keep them close. I talked to Wayne the other night, feel like I'm seeing ghosts. When I'm like this, I feel like I need to be left alone. Don't wanna talk, so I don't answer when they hit my phone. Oh, I've been on my grind all week. If I told them what I'm doing, man, them wouldn't believe. I've been dropping tracks and feeling pain, you know. I got PTSD, I see my partner now. Yeah, I've been fighting demons. You don't gotta ask me if I got it, cause I keep. See my dog and left my heart broken piece. That I be doing, man, them wouldn't believe.
sunrise. In a weird part of the night, yeah. That's the time I feel